Hey there, hoteliers. I'm Nadja Buckenberger, the founder and CPO at RoomRaccoon, and I'm super excited to show you one of my favorite tools in the RoomRaccoon platform, dynamic pricing. Start by navigating to the Dynamic Pricing tab in the RoomRaccoon Channel Manager. If you're new to dynamic pricing, you can upload our 7 standard rules. To create a rule, click New Rule. Begin by writing up the name for your dynamic pricing rule. This will display on your dashboard, helping you easily identify your rule at a glance. Select whether you'd like this rule to be activated or deactivated once you save it. Date ranges are optional, but they allow you to create dynamic pricing rules for a specific period, like a schedule. If you set a date range, the rule will automatically expire and deactivate when the period ends. In the Rule Conditions drop-down, you will select the conditions that will determine when your pricing rule should kick in. First, you can select your occupancy conditions. Choose whether the rule triggers based on room category occupancy or your property's overall occupancy. Then, define the occupancy range by setting minimum and maximum points. You can then set up the conditions that consider lead time to guest check-in. This can be configured to weeks or days. Beneath each drop-down, we've added a helpful summary to help you understand how your pricing rule behaves. In the next step, we'll create actions. Actions will determine whether your rates will increase or decrease based on the conditions we set up above. Positive values will implement a surcharge, while negative values implement a discount. Alternatively, you can implement a stop sell against a rate as an action, which will automatically set the rate to 0 in the channel manager. Just remember that you cannot implement a stop sell against an Airbnb rate plan. If you have the Raccoon Rev upgrade enabled on your account, you can factor in external variables, like your competitor's availability and average price adjustments. You can set your rule to trigger when a single competitor, all competitors, or a specific room category is sold out. You can also factor in average price changes from your competitors. In the second last step, you'll select which days of the week and months of the year you would like this pricing rule to apply. By default, all days and months are selected. If a date range is set in your pricing rule, it overrides the month selected here. Lastly, you're going to select exactly which rate plans you would like this dynamic pricing rule to affect. This could be for all rate plans under an entire room category, or just for specific rate plans in each one. Once you click Save, you'll be able to see an overview of all your dynamic pricing rules in your dashboard. You can identify your rule by the name set at the start and view its conditions, dynamic pricing actions, affected room categories, and status, active or inactive. Click Synchronize whenever you update an existing rule or create a new one. This instantly pushes your rules and any changes that might impact your rates to the channel manager. By ticking the Round Rates checkbox, you're enabling RoomRaccoon to round off your rates to use prices that do not contain recurring decimal points. Here's a helpful tip for updating your rates manually in the channel manager. When adjusting future rates using the pencil icon, you can choose whether dynamic pricing rules should apply on top of your new rates. Simply check the Overridable by Dynamic Pricing box if you want the rules to override the new rates. Any applicable dynamic pricing rules will then apply over your updated channel manager rates, using them as the base for any pricing rule actions. A summary of your rate changes will appear on the right before you synchronize the changes to rate plans. With RoomRaccoon, crafting automated pricing rules is now a breeze. You can set it, schedule it, and let your pricing run on autopilot.